Hey, what's up guys? Today is my first day doing a video in English and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll tell you today that there are a couple of things if you want to come to visit Angkor Wat, you should know and also you should avoid because well, I mean technically you coming as a tourist, you would want to know some information that would help you prepare when you come here. If you don't know anything, this clip would be useful for you, and I'll let you know that there are a couple of places that you should visit beside Angkor Wat as well. And let's go inside and I'll show you what Cambodia got for you. Okay.
See all those ladies wearing the sarong. It's like a skirt type in green and that pink. So first thing is that you cannot wear short, especially for ladies, and for guys you have to wear properly like me. And so when you come in the Angkor Wat, there's a direction where you can go. You can come this way and you go up, and usually people come here for sunrise at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and some people they did not make it to the top, and I highly recommend that you would go all the way to the top to see the views. And if you have time, you would spend half day here visiting around, and if you have budget, you can afford a tour guide to tell you the history of the Angkor Wat. And I'll show you a little bit about where you can see things here by yourself without having a tour guide, and hopefully this will be useful for you. Okay. So here's the first thing you should avoid, okay? Please do not write on the wall. No matter who you are, where you're from, it's illegal to do so, and even if you're Cambodian, you're in big trouble also as tourists. So please do not write on the wall. This is a really bad example of people who come to visit the temple and then they damage the ancient properties, okay? And we'll show you where you can go next. So I'm right now in the main entrance, and this is one of the places you can take a selfie or probably a family photograph, because it has a platform over here and there's a staircase over there. You can get down and walk all the way to the temple. But first thing first is that before you enter the temple, there's a library on the left and on the right, and there's a good place for you to do a little creative shot with your camera or probably phone that you can do. I'll show you how to do it, and just remind you again, please do not write on the wall of the temple. Okay.
I am at the library right now, the one on the left hand side behind me, and I'll show you where to get a good shot that I usually do in the temple. And hopefully I'm not cringy enough for you guys to watch it and then sounds really I know this is my first time, so I'm sorry if anything is wrong, but I'll show you, okay?
So here's the library, and as you see in the frame, I already got a good shot that I wanted, and you can have your friends over there or over there and over there to do the shot. All you have to do is just come around here where I am, between the palm tree and the library and another palm tree here. Just stand here, you get the shot right away. It's so easy, and this is one of the creative shots that a lot of Cambodian people does whenever they come visit the Angkor Wat. Also in pre-wedding shot as well, you will see it. And I think this is one of the most beautiful things about the temple, that it has so many secrets that our ancestors built, and we have to figure out ourselves through camera lenses. Hopefully this will be helpful, and let's go see the next clue, right? And here's the library for you. So I am at still on the left hand side of the entrance. It's supposed to be the entrance, it's actually an exit. So here's a very famous spot for sunrise. Whoever come to see the sunrise in the Angkor Wat, they would come here. But there's a couple of secrets behind this that you should know, okay? First of all, the temple has 5 towers, right? 5 towers. So there's a spot where you can capture all the 5 towers by just walking a little bit near the pond, and you'll see in the video that I'll show. As you see right now, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is not good enough. So you have to go for the left. You go for the left, and you will see all the 5 towers. Make sure all the 5 towers exposed, right? exposed in the shot. So if you get the 5 tower exposed in the shot, that's a good shot. That's a good location for you right there, right? And here is the 5 tower for you. Okay, you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very famous shot that a lot of people do, and for sunrise as well, you can do the same, right? So that is the next clue for you. And if you come really close to the pond, you can get a really good reflection of the temple. If you like to do so for landscaping and a architectural shot. And this pond changes through seasons. If during the monsoon it has more waters, the reflection is much more beautiful. But right now it's winter in Cambodia, and the water is not as clean as it should be. But it's okay because it's natural. And yeah.
Okay. So after I show you where to take a good shot of the temple, I'll also want to tell you that they also have a souvenir shop by the lakes, by the pond. You will see it. So here's the trick. If you buy something here, you can bargain, but don't bargain too much. Also, don't agree at the first price. Just you can ask for discount, and I don't know like how expensive it is, but in general you can bargain, and then you can ask them for some, like, you know, can you lower the price, and maybe learn some Khmer words so that you can ask them for discount. But usually, I'm sorry to say this, but in some places, price for tourists are different from local. But if you know, you just bargain them, and you can always bargain in Cambodia. It's not a crime. But if you go to a shop that has price tags on it, don't bargain. That is a fixed price. But for this type of shop, you can do it, and also you can ask nicely, but not, you know, politely, you know. And yeah, that's about it. Okay. So I decided to stop for a coconut break. You can get water inside the temple. If you're lazy to carry your own, you can always do this. $1. This one is it tastes sweeter, but I don't know how to call it. It's a coconut, but it has different type of coconuts. But this one is special one. It has sweeter taste, and also usually the coconut meat, you can eat it. I don't know how much they sell for you guys, but it's $1. $1 per coconut. That's all. And if they charge you more, show them this video. Okay? Yeah, so now I am at the first platform of the temple. I'm inside, and the first thing you will see when you walk up, you will see a bunch of wall sculpture. Maybe, yeah, I don't know if it's the right word. It's a storytelling of Ramayana, and also history of the temple and history of the Khmer Golden Empire. And you need a tour guide to understand this story, or you can buy a book that tell you about this story. And it's very interesting. It's not really. I think you can choose. You can choose either to know the story by having a tour guide, or just, you know, read the books. It works either way, but the book would cost around $60 still. And please, one thing that you need to remember is do not touch the wall. And as you see, the wall is very smooth. The texture of the wall, because of some people touch them, and you're not allowed to touch them actually. And there's a lot of things going on here, right? A lot of things. The battle between the Cambodian and the neighbor country, the Cambodians versus the Champa, the Siam. There's so many things that even me as a Cambodian would have to have a tour guide to tell me what's going on. And this is about it. And it's very beautiful as well for like photo shoot. And the weather is nice. The weather is nice. This is it. That is the top. And this is the line, guys. This is the line. You have to queue up for it. So technically is that you cannot stay up there. Once you get up, you have to walk around it and come back quick, because the space is really tiny.
and the view is spectacular. I'm sorry, I don't think I have time to wait for the queue, and I will have to show you where they get in. So technically you have to wait, I think, about 10 to 20 minutes for the line to be able to get up there, right? And it's really steep, so yes, really freaking steep. Yeah, please don't miss this if you have time. This is where you can get up. After showing you around, hopefully I give you some useful information about what you should do and what you should not do at the Angkor Wat. There are also a couple of more things that I would like to add. In the temple area, you're not allowed to smoke. In any temple areas in Siem Reap, you're not allowed to smoke. And you should not give money to kids. You can give souvenir, books, clothing if you wanted to. That's okay. Yeah, I think that's all. And please be a responsible tourist if you come to visit. And for those who think Cambodia is not safe, you're wrong. A couple of neighborhoods that you should avoid, but in Siem Reap it's quite safe. I think it's one of the safest city in the whole entire country. Even in Phnom Penh it's also safe. Depends on where you are, you know. Welcome if you want to come to Cambodia, and I would highly recommend you to do more than one day tour of the temple. Because for the Angkor Wat alone, it will take up to half a day already. You can see sunset at Bak Hang Temple or at Phnom Kram. And you can ask the tour guide or tuk-tuk driver to go around, and the price for one day tour of tuk-tuk would cost between $15 to $20 or $25, depends on how you bargain and where you go. I'll see you in the next clip, and hopefully I will try to be better in English because this is my first time, and I'm familiar with the language and culture, but I never filmed myself speaking in English before. I apologize for any unintentional mistake, or if this clip make you cringy, please stop watching. And thank you. See you for the next clip.